Good morning, Jonas family. I know my hair is extremely wild. It is 4:39 in the morning on June 3rd. I'm whispering because my husband and my son are asleep in the bedroom and the walls are not the thickest. I haven't been to sleep all night. I'm super nervous because I'm supposed to be getting my period soon. That's my dog scratching in his cage. But I'm supposed to be getting my period soon. Sorry, this is like not using my tripod because this is so last minute. But anyway, I'm supposed to be getting my period soon. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm a very anxious person and a very cautious person. But me and Scott really wanted Caden. We were super excited to be parents just for the simple fact that we weren't sure if we could even have kids, and we wanted the chance to kind of have that biological child and just feel the love of something we created together and just to know what our kid would look like. And we are so in love with Caden. We are extremely obsessed with him. Scott's getting ready to deploy for 2 months, actually, in a couple of days, actually. I can't give like exact dates because that's, frowned upon, and I want my husband to stay safe. But he is leaving, and it's gonna be just me and Caden for quite some time. He will be back, but when I got pregnant with Caden, obviously I was paying a lot of attention to everything just because I knew that there was a possibility of me getting pregnant first, like freshly being off of birth control, minus my issues that were created because of birth control. My family is very fertile, so I just was, super cautious, and I kind of I wasn't 100%, but I had all these inklings and signs. If you guys go back and watch my TTC videos, which are not that many because we got pregnant basically right away, which we were very lucky for, I had a feeling the entire time. It was just a matter of seeing the 2 lines pop up on the pregnancy test. And so the last couple of days, I've been getting headaches. I'm already an insomniac. For those who don't know what that means, I basically get no sleep at night. I'm wide awake all the time. It's just something that I've been going through since I was like 12 years old, so I'm not really trying to fix that. But off topic, basically, I've been getting these headaches. No, it's not because I don't sleep. At this point, my body's kind of used to it. I do get rest during the day. It's just not sleep at night, which has just been working for me. I am with Caden 99.9% of the time. I definitely don't eat that much normally. I am breastfeeding, but my body's kind of like found its rhythm. When I first started breastfeeding, I ate everything under the sun, and now it's more so like, I know people are gonna say it's not healthy, but I usually eat like one meal. It's like, I don't know, I usually eat one meal and I snack, and then I'll drink water and some juice. I'm not really a big pop drinker. I'll have a pop like every once in a while if it's all that's offered, or if it's like my absolute favorite, then I'll have it. But I usually just drink juice, mostly 100% juice. I love lemonades and some water. Again, off topic, I'm just super nervous to take this test, but basically I was super in tune with my body. I knew I was pregnant before I even got the line on the test. The test just kind of validated what I was already feeling. Hunter, stop it, please. Stop it with the ball. He's just like staring at me. He's probably gonna do it again. But anyway, I've been having some of those feelings again. I've been super bloated, super crampy. I know how I feel around my periods because since I've had Caden, I've been having my periods for about 4 or 5 months now. They're very regular. I get them around the same exact time every single month. There's not really a variant ever. And I have the same exact feelings. I don't, like, my diet doesn't change. The only thing that changes is like my inkling for sweets. Like, I want chocolate so much when Shark Week's coming around, but what girl doesn't? But this time around, like, for the last couple of days I've been eating, and today I had like 3 meals, which is obviously normal but more than my usual, so it was a lot for me. I was snacking constantly and I was still so hungry. Like, I felt like a beached whale, like nothing was enough. And so I just kept on snacking and snacking until there was like nothing left for me to snack on. I went to the store and I just was like picking up a ton of stuff like I haven't been super interested in since I having Caden or even pregnant with Caden, but now, I don't know, they just seem super yummy to me again. But my point in all of this is there is a possibility that I may be starting my testing journey. It's not a TTC journey because we are not trying to conceive. If I am pregnant, it will be a very lucky, happy surprise. Our plans, what we talked about was waiting until Caden, my hair is so floofy, but waiting until Caden was at least 2 years old because I wanted time to enjoy him. My mom has 4 girls. All of us are basically 2 years apart. The most is like 2 years and 10 months. That's like literally the max. And so I love the gap that I have with my sisters. We all still have things where we feel individual, but we also have things, you know, that, I don't know, that we get to bond over. And I love having siblings. I love being the oldest of 4 girls. We all, like, I just love the sibling bond that I'm able to have with my sisters and no one else because they're my sisters. So we definitely want to give Caden at least 1 sibling if we're able to. I have not been back to the doctor just because, I don't know, it's just something that I've been super nervous about. Like, if I'm not able to have any more kids, then that would be really sad. And I just have been doing my best within this first year to stay out of like postpartum depression, doing everything to keep myself happy and positive, and just so many things have been happening, which I will have a sit-down video to talk about why we've been so sporadic on YouTube and everything that's been happening for us in 2021. So it's just been a lot, and I didn't think I could handle that news if I can't have any more kids, and I'm only 21. So I've been avoiding it, but now with all of these inklings and everything that's been happening, we've been super, super, super careful. And then my aunt died on May 13th. She passed away. She had colon cancer. She's been battling cancer for about a year, a little over a year, and it's been really tough on our family, and it was a very sudden death for a lot of us, which I took very hard. I needed some consoling. We went back home to Chicago and things got a little messy, and so that brings me to today. So I'm going to be using the same test I did last time, which I forgot what, I think they're, oh yeah, they're Pregmate test strips, if you guys can see that. I absolutely love these last time. Again, I will be using them until I get faint lines on these tests, and then I'll get like an actual, like, expensive test, like a Clear Blue or First Response or something like that. I'm just super nervous. If I am pregnant, I do want to know before Scott leaves, but I don't know how practical that is, seeing as though it's like really soon that he's going to be gone. So if I do find out while he's gone, I won't be telling him until he gets back home, because I enjoy surprises and it's going to be really hard to keep from him because he's like my best friend and I tell him everything. But originally he wanted to know, and then he decided he wanted it to be a surprise. So I'm going to dip this test strip. Maybe this is a video that we need, maybe not. Okay, it's been dipped. Have it running across. Again, this is my first morning urine, so if I'm pregnant, it's still super early because I'm not supposed to get my period for another couple of days, so I'm not sure what day this really would be considered, seeing as though, like I said, we're not trying. I haven't been counting days, I haven't been counting my periods, like, haven't been counting for ovulation. On one of the oopsie days, I did check my Flow app though, and it said I was in prime ovulation, so that was pretty nerve-wracking. But yeah, everything's just like happening. So we will see in a couple of minutes what the test says. And yeah, so I'm gonna go dump out this gross pee and just be nervous, just because I've already been, my stomach's been in knots, and I'm not sure if that's from nerves or if the baby's like doing its thing in there. I've been feeling some cramping, so if I am pregnant with Caden, it took 4 days after implantation, so no, 10 days after implantation, so I wouldn't find out until Scott's been gone for at least a week. But yeah, I have like a ball in my throat, and I was just like laying in bed holding Caden, and I just wanted to cry because I feel so guilty if I am pregnant, just for making like a mistake one night or one time. And like, I just love my son so much, and I want him to feel all the love he could possibly get, and just for him to enjoy being an only child for a little while. So if that's not the case, it's God's plan, not mine. Maybe my aunt sent this baby to me, but I don't know what we're gonna do, what our plans are gonna be. I'm just, like I said, not just thinking about it. So I will be back in 5 minutes when the test is over, just to see the results. So love you guys. I know I sound super monotone. I'm just so nervous. But I love you guys so much. I want to thank you guys always for coming on here and listening to me blab my fat mouth. I know I'm just barely getting caught up on all my pregnancy videos, if I am pregnant. And, you know, we decided to do everything within our power to keep the baby. I will be a lot more frequent with these baby videos, so they'll be in real time instead of months and months later, seeing as though Caden's already 7 months. And I haven't even posted my pregnancy video. Yes, a lot has happened, but I also kind of wanted to just take this time and enjoy my son and not worry about anything else, just because of everything that happened right after me being pregnant and having my son. So yeah, COVID's scary. Everything's been scary. So I've just been trying to live in the moment and enjoy every single person. But you know, it's not fair to you guys that do love us and want to follow us along on our life journey and get to know us better. It's just not fair, because I feel like once you start posting videos, it's somewhat of an obligation to everybody else. So I'm gonna do my best to catch up and do better. No promises. I am a mom, and I know there's some moms that are amazing at this, but I'm still learning and I'm getting a routine down. So again, I'm gonna shut my big fat mouth. I'll see you guys in like maybe 4 minutes now because I talk so much. It's time for the test to be read. I don't even know what I want this test to say, seeing as though we aren't trying. I know I've said that 500 times, but it's just like... I can't see it because my hand's in the way. My hand's still in the way. I can't see it, I promise. I'm gonna look. Says I'm not pregnant. Let me double check in the light. So I'm not sure. It kind of looks like a faint line, but I don't want to go like staring at it and making myself crazy. So I'm just going to continue being nervous until I either get my period or I test again. I do have a ton of tests, so I may just test until I get a positive or I get my period. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I will test and I will probably post this video just as like a scare for us to look back on. So when we do actually get pregnant, we'll know like how far away from being pregnant it actually took us to, or like being scared of getting pregnant to actually wanting a second kid. So I love you guys all so much, and I will see you in our very next video. That seems so fake, but I promise you guys, I love you guys. I love YouTube. But yeah, I look forward to it, and I'll see you guys in our next video. Hopefully it's not another pregnancy test, but if it is, maybe it'll be us saying goodbye to Scott. I'm not really sure. But either way, love you guys. Stay tuned. See you guys soon.
That was a good joke.
That was very funny. Good morning, Jonas family.
Morning, Jonas family. And your loud husband.
Yeah, he's still here for 2 more days.
Crazy.
But
At least Monday.
yeah. So anyway, I am still testing for a darker line on my pregnancy test. I know I got a really faint one last time, and I just like took that as like a negative, but we've been talking of hypothetical positives just so we know what our options are. Seeing as though Scott won't be here with me, I don't know. It's very challenging to decide what you want to do when you're going to be all by yourself with a 7-month-old. So, I don't know.
That's not clicking, is it?
I've been really sad. No. I've been really sad. I have like this overwhelming sense of like just sadness every night. I want to cry, but I don't know why. Extremely nauseous. Most of the stuff that I was able to eat prior, like literally a couple days ago, now it's like making me nauseous. Like chicken tenders are my favorite thing ever. Yesterday I hurled one up. It's just a lot happening. I just feel very emotional, but that could, you know, I don't know. I get bitchy when I have my period, but I don't necessarily get emotional. I'm more of a cold bitch when I'm on my period, not like, oh, come touch and love me. Like, no, I hate everything and everyone. But as of lately, I feel super nostalgic and emotional and crybaby-ish. So I'm not really sure what it's all about. Hoping eventually, sometime soon, I get a positive on one of these tests just so I know what the hell's wrong with me. But, you know, until that happens, I'm just gonna say I'm going crazy. So, hey, cheers to being psychotic.
With the P in it.
My little sister's calling me, so I'm gonna FaceTime her back, and then I will read the tests when I'm done.
See you in a bit, Jonas family.
See you guys soon. Love you all. So I just combed out my hair. It's a big bushy mess. But it's time to read the test. See if it's started giving answers yet or if it's still too early. So thank you.
You're welcome. Come.
Still size. Don't touch it.
Well, let me test the other side then.
There's no line.
I think so.
So that's either good news or it's still too early. It says I'm not supposed to test positive.